welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing round 4 of the full coverage foundation face-off. Today we have the returning champion, the Drugstore upset from round 3. The Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation kicked NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation's butt in round 3. If you missed that, I will link it down below. You definitely want to check that one out. This is round 4. We've been going at this for a little while now. You guys seem to really love these. I love them. It's so fun for me to see these foundations go toe-to-toe on my face and see which ones are better than others. So I thought since we're doing Drugstore week, it would only be appropriate to do a Drugstore foundation face-off. And since we already had the returning champion is a Drugstore foundation, I figured we would put another Drugstore foundation up against it to see who was better. So today, the challenger is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is an OG favorite of mine. I love this foundation, and when I was really thinking about who would be a good matchup for this, I was going through kind of last week trying a different foundation every day that I haven't used in a while, and I came across this one. I put it on and instantly I was like, this is the one. It has very similar Revlon vibes to it, so I thought this would be a good one to put up against it. It is a really great foundation, so I just kind of was curious to see which one is better. So we're gonna find out today. If you guys want to see who the winner of this foundation battle is, then keep on watching. Just ate a sandwich and I feel like I have food in my teeth. I always have food in my teeth. I don't know why. Okay, you guys, so it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to match the colors, I think, but I'm really hoping. Let's see, this is the natural tan color. This is the color I usually use, but I ran out and I was like, shit, it's the reigning champion. How can I run out of it? So I'm going to try to do the best that I can. So we're going to remember this time that I'm applying the Revlon to the right side of my face. Shit balls. Well, I'm gonna have to go in with this one, which is super light. I literally just took this part. Trying to scrape the last little bit out. Today I'm also testing out a new sponge. I have this one from Morphe, and I'm going to just push that into the skin. Okay, so that's one layer of the Revlon on this side. Per usual, it looks beautiful. I love it. I'm so sad that I ran out of that color. So I'm usually a 330 natural tan because I self-tan all the time. And today I'm using 220 natural beige. So it's a little bit lighter. So that is the Revlon side. A reminder to self, it's on the right side of my face. So next I'm going to go in with the challenger, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The shade I'm using is cream beige. I'm gonna shake it up because I don't know how much I have left in this because I've used it so much. Oh, we've got some. We're good. The color is a decent match to me now, right now, but I don't know if it's gonna be a decent match to the other side of my face. Alright, so I'm going in with my Morphe sponge. Whew, I forgot how much I love this foundation. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Well, just on initial application, the finish looks identical. The coverage, identical. The blend out, identical. This is gonna be so interesting. The Wet n Wild color is definitely darker but I think it'll even out when I put all the rest of my products on. The light, when I look in the monitor, it doesn't look too different, but that's because the light is washing it out a little bit. But this side, the cream beige and the natural beige are not dupe shades by any means. Cream beige is definitely darker, but it's more of a true match. Like, it's more of a good match to me right now, because I literally put self-tanner on today. What do I have all over me? So this is going to come down to wear, I think, because these look equally as beautiful. This was a good matchup. I like really forgot how much I love the Wet n Wild, but it'll be interesting to see which one wears longer. Currently it's 11:51 in a.m. So I am gonna go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and then I will be back to see who is gonna win of this drugstore edition of the full coverage face off. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so my makeup is on, and you literally can't tell the difference between the two. The foundation looks the same. I remember Revlon right. I put Revlon on the right side. I feel like my pores are slightly less visible on the Wet n Wild side, if I'm being honest. But it's hard because I didn't use my favorite primers, and I know that was probably a bad idea. But I'm batch filming today. It had to be done. I was testing out a bunch of new products, so this is what we were working with. I did put some Tatcha Silk Canvas on this area though, after I tested out the other primers, just so that we at least had one thing that I know I love and that works well. But like, my pores are way visible here, and they're not really that visible there. In terms of coverage, the coverage it's identical. Can't tell the difference. The finish looks the same. They both blended great with my products. I have no complaints other than that my pores are just more visible on this side. But aside from that, like, they both look pretty good. So we're definitely going to see the wear time on this, because I think that's going to ultimately make or break us. It usually does, because of course I'm putting up foundations that I already love, so I already know that they give me the coverage that I want, and really it's just a battle of wear. Like, how are they going to perform side by side throughout the day? Longevity is a big deal for me with foundations. I don't want to deal with having to touch up my makeup throughout the day. I just can't be bothered. It's like, it takes me a while to put on my makeup, like an hour, and I don't want to have to deal with it after that. I'm not going to sit there and touch up a million times a day. Like, I ain't got that kind of time, you know what I mean? So I want a foundation who's going to do the work for me. So we're going to see who's going to win. So I'm going to check in with you guys a little later. Just a little update. It is 2:49 now. I think I checked in with you guys, it was like 11:50 or something like that. So I've been filming for a few hours now. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later on, and we will see who wins this battle. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I am back. It is actually really late right now. It is midnight, 12:01. That's why I'm a hot mess, and I need to take this makeup off, and I've got thoughts. And I think, honestly, they both look very, very similar right now. I've had this makeup on for over 12 hours, so I definitely have lost everything around the nose. This is not like 24-hour wear makeup or anything. Redness peeking through here on both sides. I should have done this check-in way earlier, but I just couldn't. I've had like a crazy day. I think, like, if I'm judging in terms of like the redness, there is more redness on this side than this side. Like, I think this side has broken up a bit more. Ooh, and I have cakiness around the nose on this side, not on this side. So interesting. So I would have to say that this side definitely looks a little better. It's not like holy shit better, but it's definitely better. Like, I don't have any cakiness. I did lose it around the nose the same. and there's a tiny bit of redness, but there's way more redness on the cheeks on this side than there is on this side. So I'm going to give it to this side, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. So that is the new champion this week. It's so crazy how every week a foundation's getting bumped. There hasn't been one that's carried over to the next week and won twice. Not yet, anyway. Maybe the next one could be the Wet n Wild. That could be the one that does it, that carries over to the next round. I don't know, but right now this is the winner, and you know, I'm not mad at it. It's a really good foundation, and it's like $5. So can you beat that? This one is still a really good one, and I really, really love it, but this one is this week's clear winner. So that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on social. I'm at GLAM LATTE across the board. And also, don't forget, I have a podcast live, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Castbox, whatever podcast app you use, we are on it. It's just GLAM LATTE Podcast, GLAM LATTE Beauty Podcast. So make sure you check us out. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.